Hi there, myself Madhav Jha. I welcome you to CodeChef and let's have a look at this question.
The problem is deleted sorted subsequence. The problem difficulty is easy and there are no prerequisites. Let's have a read at a prompt. The set of balanced binary strings are as follows. An empty string is called balanced, and in case S is already balanced, then adding 0 before S and 1 after S is also balanced. In case we have two strings S and T and both are balanced, then concatenating them, that is S plus T, will also be balanced. For example, 0 1, 0 1 0 1, 0 0 1 1 are balanced, but 1 0 and 0 1 0 are not. It will be helpful to think 0 and 1 as opening and closing brackets. That will make it much more helpful to understand what we mean by it as balanced. Now, we are given a string s of length n, and we can perform the following operation as many times as we want. That is, we'll choose a subsequence t from s and then delete it. Now this subsequence is sorted. Formally, we can describe the operation as follows. First, we'll choose an integer k, and then we will choose k indices that are a subsequence of s, and we need to make sure that they are sorted. That is, s of I should be less than equal to s of I plus 1. Then we'll delete these indices and then concatenate the remaining string s. We need to find minimum number of operations to make the s balanced. So for the input format, we have t test cases, and for each test case, we'll have two lines. The first line will contain the integer n, that is length of our string s, and the second line will have the string s itself. As for the output, we simply have to output the minimum number of operations required to make s balanced. As for the constraints, number of test cases will go from 1 to 10 raised to 4. Length of the string n will also go from 1 to 2 into 10 raised to 5. Since s is a binary string, it will only contain the character 0 and 1. Let's see some sample inputs. So for the first sample input, the string given to us is 0101, and as you can see, it is already balanced. Again, going back to our analogy of brackets, as you can see, all of them are each opening has a closing one, therefore this is balanced. So no operation was required. Let's see the third sample input. In third sample input, we have 011. Now this 0 and this 1 will balance each other out, or you can also think this 0 and this 1. But we'll always be left with 1 hanging around. So what we can do is we can simply delete it. So in one operation we can do this. Since 1 is a single character, it is a subsequence and it is also sorted. Let's see how we can approach the solution. So since we can select a subsequence, let's do one thing. Let's first select in the first operation all zeros. If we select all zeros, in the second operation only ones will be left because all zeros are sorted, right? So in second operation, then if we select all ones, we can delete complete string s, and s will become empty in just two operations. So any string given to us, we can always make it balanced in just two operations. Delete all the zeros first and delete all the ones first. So now the only option is whether we can achieve this in 0 and 1 operation. We can do this in 0 operation if the string is already balanced. So for this, what we can do is we can simply keep a count of number of zeros and 1 that we have encountered. So let's say for 0, we'll keep it a counter of plus 1, and for 1, we'll keep a counter of minus 1. Now at the end, if this counter is 0, it means that the string is balanced and there is no need to perform any operation. Next up, we need to find whether we can make the string balanced in one operation. Now, when can we do this in one operation? As we have seen one sample input, if we have some unwanted characters hanging around, then we can delete them. So for example, let's say we have an unbalanced string. What could be the case? If we have an unbalanced string, we can either have excess of 1 or we can have excess of zeros. If we have excess of 1, it is better to delete it as early as possible. That is, we can choose the excess amount of ones from the left and delete it. If we have 0 excess, we can choose the rightmost and then delete it. If we can do this, our answer would be in one operation. And finally, if there is no other way to make the string balanced, we can simply perform two operations by deleting all zeros and all ones. Also, to find whether we can achieve this or not, we'll follow the same thing. Here, as we have done for zeros and one. At the end, if we are left with some balance, we can simply check whatever is the balance. If in this case, if the balance is negative, it means that we would have 1 excess. In case 1, if we have positive, then it means we would have 0 excess. If we can delete the excess and make it balanced, our answer is 1. Otherwise, our answer would be 2. And in this manner, we'll get our solution. Let's see how we can implement the solution in C++. So for each test case, we call the function solve. In solve, we take the input of n and then we take the input of our string. Then what we do is taking 0, if we encounter 0, we increment our balance by 1. If we encounter 1, we decrement the balance. While doing this, we find what is the minimum. That is, in case where we get 1 as excess, then we will try to delete this. Now, in case our minimum is equal to our balance, that it is 0, it means that the string is already balanced. So we'll simply print 1. Otherwise, in case here we have excess of 1, we'll simply delete all the ones, the rightmost ones, and we will get 1 as our answer. That is, by deleting these excess ones, we can get a balanced string. Next up, we try to do the same thing for excess of 0. Now, we increment our balance when we encounter a 1 and decrement it when we encounter a 0. In case we have excess of 0, we try to see if deleting this will make the string balanced. If it does, then our answer is 1. If the string is already balanced, our answer is 0. And finally, if this is not possible, we can simply perform two operations, that is deleting all the zeros first and then deleting all the ones. And in that manner, we can always make sure that our string is balanced. And as you can see, I've got an AC in my C++ implementation. Let's see how we can do this in Python. Again, for each test case, we call the function solve, take the input of n and then our string s. Then we try to find if there is excess 1 or our string is balanced. If the string is balanced, we print 0. If there is excess 1 that we can remove and make the string balanced, we print 1. We do the same thing for zeros, and if it is not possible, then at the end we simply print 2. That is, by removing all the zeros and ones, making the string empty, we can make it balanced. And as you can see, I've got an EC in my Python implementation as well. So I hope you understood the problem, the approach, and how we can implement the solution in both C++ and Python. Have a very good day, and I'll see you in the next video.